When the Yankees did this with Aaron Boone, I wasn't a big fan of it either. And you know, Aaron Boone so far has done, a passing grade, I'd say. But David Ross was introduced as the Chicago Cubs' new manager. I'm not feeling it. I really am not. Listen, to me, he's a great guy. Totally lacks the experience needed to take the helm. The Cubs could have gone after a guy like Girardi, and maybe even have a guy like Ross as his bench coach, and learn from a seasoned veteran who's, actually won several rings. But, I guess, which is the new kind of wave of hiring, just to be the, where the front office, quote-unquote, boys need someone they can control. And that would not have happened with Girardi. Kind of, I think the new trend that you're seeing in baseball is having kind of a mouthpiece for the organization, just staying out front, talking to the media. It seems like the GMs now are GMs and managers, honestly. You look at the situation in New York, for example, with Brody Van Wagenen. It's almost like he's the manager and calling the shots, from upstairs. Listen, and I know I haven't been on the interviews, just a lot of assumptions. Listen, I'll tell you this, okay? One thing that you have, I guess, on your side. I think this guy could connect with the players. Okay? A guy that just knows a lot of these kids from in the game. Just retired relatively soon, not too long ago. He's been around some of the best minds in baseball. He's won 3 World Series. He's been around the winning culture his whole baseball career. Knows ins and outs of the game. He might be a good manager, but with this veteran team that's trying to win World Series, is it too much too soon to expect for that from David Ross? You got that core going into their prime. I just don't have the best of feelings for it. Now, I look at Minnesota, Rocco Baldelli, but again, that's Minnesota. Chicago, when it comes to its baseball, they could be very brutal on the manager. So we'll see if David Ross is able to weather the storm and be a good manager. I hope he does, for you Cub fans. I really do. Hope all is well.